Good evening, YouTube. Hey guys, happy 4th of July, if it is the 4th of July where you are, and if that matters to you, depending on where you live. How's it going? Hi. Starting already, Steve, huh? Alright, well, so far it looks like the chat is working on the stream, so that's promising. I'm hoping we won't have the same issues we had last week. Yeah, hi guys. It's a 4th of July miracle. I'm starting on time. I was a little bit worried about getting the Spud to bed on time tonight because my wife isn't here to kind of get that moving. But he didn't have a nap today, and we did this whole like routine with like his bath and everything, and he kind of went to sleep pretty easily. So it's just fingers crossed that he's going to stay there for a while. Hey, Tim, how's it going? Renaissance. Hey, Matt Van Zeeland. Night Shame is in here. Steve is in here. How you guys all doing? Thank you for taking the time to pop in tonight. I'm sure there are things you could be watching, like fireworks or whatever. Maybe you're doing that too. Hey, Adam. Oh, boy. Oof. Elevator action. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel like this might end up being. On the surface, it seems like something I should like, because it's a platformer, sort of. But it's also an arcade game, and I'm not really always good with those. So, yeah. Yeah, it's an arcade game, and I guess it's had a bunch of ports. I don't know how the NES port compares to most of the other ones. I know there's an elevator action too. Sorry, put your White House down. So, I guess I should get started. Depending on how things go, I have another game lined up, or I might stream a little extra, depending on if the kid's still sleeping at 11. I have this, this is a more thematically appropriate NES game, a homebrew by Mega Cat Studios called Justice Duel, which is pretty sweet. It's actually a, it's kind of got, I have this is a nice cartridge. I have like a special edition, how do I line this up? Special edition clear cartridge, which is the Child's Play edition. Purchases of this particular copy went to support Child's Play, which is a worthy cause. So this is kind of a Joust, inspired by Joust, but with U.S. presidents riding eagles. So, you know, I play it. It's a 4-player multiplayer game, which there are very few of for the NES. And I played a little bit of it at MagFest. Really liked it, and then, you know, I was thinking about it, and I saw that they had this special edition, and I figured I might as well pick it up. So, yeah, here we go. Okay, so, yeah, let's just dive into elevator action, I guess. That cartridge must be lighter than air. It's actually pretty heavy. It's, you're being facetious, I'm sure. I mean, it's transparent, of course. It's actually pretty heavy. It's got a battery backup in here, actually, battery save. So it's kind of cool. I like it. Let's see. So people will maybe trickle in or maybe not. I know it's kind of a weird night to be streaming because of the holiday, but I have had a pretty good streak of staying on Wednesday nights for about 72 streams. This is the 72nd one, and I didn't want to break it. I think I might have missed or rescheduled one of them for like a day, but you know, shifted it by a day or something. But anyway, if you're new to the stream, welcome. I am E.G. Myers. I publish as E.C. Myers, do various things as E.C. Myers, but it's all the same person. And this is NES Alphanumeric, and every week I'm streaming a different NES game in my collection that I either have not played before or have only played a little bit of and don't really know much about. So, elevator action, I might have played this for a couple minutes ever in my life. So, here we go. Yes, consistency really is important, Steve, because once you start missing your schedule, you know, then what's the point of having a schedule? Get a little elevator action going here. So I think you just keep going down, and then you shoot things. I don't know. I think I'm supposed to go in the red doors. Not sure if there's something else I'm supposed to be doing. Oh, I just knocked the lights out. Whoopsie. Oh dear. Oh dear. And I can jump, right? So that's good. Am I just supposed to kill things and then go through the red doors? How do I get out of this door? Alright, so I have something in my hand, and I guess I can take the escalator. I didn't know this was escalator action. I go over here. Oh, because some of these you don't have elevators, you have to take escalators. Okay, oh gosh. Oh no. Oh, and there's a wall there. Huh, okay. Can I just hang out in here forever? Oh, no. They force you to come out at some point. I need this elevator. Come here. Oh. Am I missing something? Oh, okay. Well, they didn't miss me. Okay, so GoldenEye syndrome. Enemies can't shoot at your view height. Classic of elevator action. Oh, hey, Greg. Hey, Greg, how you doing? How's it going? I'm doing pretty well. I pop into some of your streams too, but I haven't commented yet on your Twitch streams. Rolling Thunder, Codename Viper style, kind of very crude versions of them, I guess. I guess that's a good point. That's where they stole the mechanic from. Okay, here we go. So I guess I can go. No, okay, I have to. So you can jump. Oh, and he's in my elevator. Oh, I want to go over here. Oh, no. Okay, I thought the elevator was going to crush me or something. Wait, how do I get down there? Oh, I need the elevator. Okay, I thought there were stairs over here for some reason. No, don't go up the stairs. Man, okay, come on, go down the stairs. Go down the stairs. No, go down. Okay. I can't even see those doors, which is, I guess, is part of the point, right? Huh, okay. Sorry, I'll pay attention to the stream again in a second. I wish there was a way to call the elevator instead of just waiting for it to get back up here. I don't actually know. I'm probably overdoing it with the firing. Like, pretty sure they're dead. Going down. Go. The manual is kind of weird because it's like you have to stand on these white... stand on those white tiles in order to get in the door. Well, it's nice that they pick you up from right here. Okay. Thanks. Yeah, thanks for stopping in, Greg. The music's music. That's pretty much what was running through my head. It's like there are sounds. There are keys that are being hit. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, Wednesdays. I don't know. I just kind of staked my territory, and then yeah, I'm glad I did because every night there's like 2 or 3 people streaming at once, which is fine, you know. Sometimes I'm watching multiple streams, but do I need to go in here again? I guess I might as well, because I don't know if that counted since I died. Is that... I don't know how many hits they take. I'm just shooting them. I'm just like... I don't have limited bullets as far as I can tell, so I'm just gonna keep shooting them. Come on. Somebody should do a version of this with zombies. Although I guess zombies can't fire guns, so maybe that's not as interesting. This is getting a little tricky here. All these elevators. Oh! Oh! Game over. Wow, that's abrupt. No continue or anything like that. 2 players. Is it 2-player alternating? So I can't imagine it would be 2 players simultaneous, right? Are you using the same joke again, Steve? Is it because people didn't notice it before? Alright, let's try that again. I mean, so far... meh, it's a game, I guess. Hey Game Beaters, how are you doing? I am so sorry I missed your anniversary stream. Did you guys... Game Beaters, I think you guys just got 300 subscribers, and this is your 1-year anniversary or 2-year anniversary. I wanted to tune in, but my kid had other plans. So, you know how it goes. But I will check out the archive because I was interested in seeing what you were playing. Alright. Over here to this red door. Oh, there's a wall there, so they can't hurt me. Haha. I don't even know how they even know that I'm there, because how do I use these escalators? Okay. I guess they only take one shot, really. It'd be funny to use like turbo controller on this. Good old elevator action. Why am I not ducking? Why am I not ducking? You can't duck in the elevator? Oh, I guess because I thought you were trying to hit down, so you can't duck in the elevator. Yeah. 1 year, 300 subs. That's pretty impressive. Hey, Phil. How's it going? Thank you for stopping in. I just subscribed to you. I don't know why I wasn't subscribed to you before. Oh, that's why he was congratulating. Congratulations, you beat Ghosts and Goblins today. That is worth celebrating. Yeah, you know, I have to admit, I did not legitimately beat Ghosts and Goblins. I used, I was playing it on the Retron 5, and I used save states to mark my progress so I didn't have to keep playing it over and over again. And then I just got, after playing it for so long, I just got really frustrated and just kind of ended up spamming it a little bit at the end there, which I'm not proud of. So I needed to legitimately beat it, and I think I might have an easier time of it on, now that I have it, like my actual NES set up, because I was playing it on, you know, the Retron 5, which has like a little bit of lag, which probably didn't help me at all. So I'm gonna try to do it legitimately at some point. But you guys have all been playing Ghosts and Goblins lately, and I'll pop it in for a few minutes now and then, and I'm like, nope, this game is not. I don't find it fun. Maybe I'll find it more fun when I master it, but it's very frustrating. It just doesn't feel... It feels like broken to me. And clearly it's not entirely broken because you guys are able to play it. But it just doesn't feel like a good experience. I keep hearing weird sounds and I'm like, oh, is that thunder? No, I guess it's fireworks. Well, that's not where I want to be. But I'm also paranoid because I keep thinking that it might be my son's like footsteps like stomping around or something. Am I getting slowed down now? What do I do here? Oh, I have to go down there. Right, okay. So I need an elevator over here. Oh, come on. I'm supposed to jump over that. I forgot I can jump. Yeah, I know, Adam. Oops. This might be one of those, no situations. This is pretty disorienting. Really? This is really weird. Who designed this building? This is worse than the Marriott at Dragon Con. Oh, can I go through here? Yes. Get over there. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, come on. Ow, that was terrible. Oh, I was right there. Oh, God. All right, I will check your stream, Phil. Oh, yeah, you did save states too, Adam. No, I know you won't get tired of Ren. I'm going to try it at some point. I don't know if I'll stream it because everyone's kind of doing that now. I also want to play Super Ghouls and Ghosts, which is on my NES Classic, of course. So, all right, let's try this again. This is one of those games where if you do beat it, you just end up having to play it again harder, right? No, don't go. Yeah, so I don't really know that much about this game. Would you say that this is a faithful port to the arcade game? Also, you guys need to help me decide something. So, next week's stream, I really only have like a few games that are in the E's. One of which is Excite Bike, which I haven't beaten or anything, but you know, I've played it before, so I'm not going to stream that one. However, I think that might actually be all I have as far as the E's go. So there's not a lot to choose from. So next week we're into the F's, which I think the first one might be Xanadu, perhaps? Which I think Renaissance might be excited about. Actually, I'm excited about trying it too. However, I do have Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back, and for some reason on my shelf I have categorized... Oh, that guy just got crushed, just like I did. It's good to know that that can happen to them too. For some reason on my shelf I have Empire Strikes Back. Oh, I was supposed to jump. Darn it. I have Empire Strikes Back in the E's, which I don't think makes sense. It should be under S for Star Wars. But it is also an opportunity to have an extra E in the alphabet. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I continue to classify that as Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back, or should I just go into the F's? That's the question. Yeah, this is the kind of game you just kind of stop playing after a while. Or I guess in the arcade, maybe, if there weren't that many games, you would play it. But I don't know. Am I missing something here? Is there more to this game? No, that guy got squished. Okay. I don't want to stand there. Let's go. Come on. So close. Where did that guy even come from? Oh, I guess he took the elevator down. That makes sense. Oof, that was close. I'm really bummed that you cannot duck in the elevators. Because that seems kind of important to be able to do. I need to get over to that elevator over there. without getting squished again. Oh no, I'm supposed to jump. Oh, I'm supposed to get to that car. All right, I'm almost there. Can I do it? What? Gotta start here again? Okay. Come on. Or can I just keep going? Yes! Okay, thank you. Hurry up! Alright, beat the game. A winner is me. Wait, a bonus. Oh, good. Now I'm in a pink building. Okay. Oh, man, what am I seeing here? Captain. Hey, Captain Algebra. Hey, Sean, the Great Gamer. How's it going? Yeah, so Renaissance, I would just play Xanadu for one stream, at least to start out with, because the way that I'm doing this every week is I just play a game for at least an hour or something, you know, unless it's really terrible, and then I'll usually bail about halfway through. And then if I like the game, I will play it again. I might stream it, or I might just, it ends up being on my list of games to beat. So, you know, I did one hour of Crystalis and really liked it, so I'm going to finish playing that at some point. I just don't know when. You've never got to you never got to the bottom of the building, Adam? That's what happens in the NES version. I don't know what happens in the arcade game. I'm assuming it's the same. Yeah. Also, I should show you guys. I just got this thing to add to my game setup over here, which is just like a TV and some consoles plugged in. But it's like, can you see that? Is it glowing? It's kind of annoying because it's glowing, right? Can't really see what that. Maybe I'll just turn it off. That'll probably fix it. Boop. Yeah. It's a Pixel Pals. So I saw, what's his name? 8-Bit Pixels something or other. He's a big Mega Man fan. He had the Mega Man 8-Bit Pixel Pals. And so I had it on my list, and it's like $12 or $13. But then I was at GameStop, and they were selling them for like $5, so I had to buy it. And if you're interested in some of the DC Universe Pixel Pals, now's the time to get them, because they're all like $5. Deeply discounted. I guess they're getting rid of them or something, so you can get Harley Quinn and Wonder Woman and the Flash, and I think the Mega Man Pixel Pal is also like $5, but it's pretty cool. Yep. So anyway, just showing that off, because now I've got that. I kind of thought I would have it set up on the TV, and I would just turn it on so that when it's glowing, people know that I'm like live. So if my wife comes down and she's like sees me playing a game, she'll know that I'm live, but she knows I'm live anyway, usually, so. Alright, so now I just kind of do this again and see if the game gets any harder or more fun. I need to practice jumping, because I don't... It kind of does this like weird like Donkey Kong jump. What's kind of nice but also kind of annoying is if you duck, he just stays down until you press up again. Which would be a good mechanic, but is also not what I would expect, and so it's kind of bothersome. Kind of would be nice if there was more music. Oh gosh, okay. Hi guys. Just ride the elevator with the dead bodies. Another 30 floors. So far not as much action as I was expecting. Just a lot of going down. Alright, here we go. Go in here. Surprise! Surprise! Oh. Goodbye. I forget what I'm collecting. Am I collecting, like, plans or newspapers or old issues of TV Guide? Like, what am I picking up that's so important here? It'd be funny if they try to make this into a movie. Oh, man, look at the glitchy graphics. Elevator going down. Yes, absolutely. Elevator / escalator going down. That's pretty much what this game is. I probably need to go back in there because I died, so... Ah, I jumped that time, at least. So that's something. The arcade played that way when this came out. It was pretty good for the time. 1983. Going down harder than Custer's Revenge. He has to find out when Murder, She Wrote is on. Okay. I mean, I feel like I grok this game, but I'm happy to keep playing it, and I can also switch to something else when everybody has had their fill of elevator action. Oh, I just have to start all over again from the beginning? Oh, right, because there's no continue. That's annoying. I wonder how many times this thing repeats. I only made it to the second loop, guys. That first one was just an illusion created by Satan. Oh, I can't get in through there. Oh, hold on, wait a second. Did the stages... Are they randomly generated? Because that's not how the last level was designed, was it? That's very interesting. But yeah, there is a lot of codename Viper or whatchamacallit, just blanked down the other game. To this. It's like they took Rolling Thunder. They just took that game and or they just took this game and decided like let's make it more exciting and not have elevators. I could kind of see this being like fun. I mean, I could see people being like really enjoying this because it kind of seems like the sort of thing where you could just kind of zone out for a little bit and just, you know, play for a little while. Not like a long time, I wouldn't think, but... Or maybe you're challenging yourself to get a high score or something. I don't know. I played a little bit of Balloon Fight earlier today with my son. I recently got, just the other day, I got the Famicom Mini, which I really didn't need because I already have the NES Classic. But, you know, I couldn't pass up the cuteness, and it was available and affordable. So I figured, why not? And I also thought that my son might enjoy it because although I thought that the controllers were maybe going to be too small for me to bother wanting to play with it much at all, I also thought that it might be fun for my son to play with because the controllers are basically like toddler-sized. And when I unboxed it, when I opened it, excuse me, I didn't film it, so I guess it's not really an unboxing. He's on top of the elevator. I didn't expect that to happen. He was going to get squished anyway. That was a mercy kill. No, wait. I want to go down here. He was so excited. I was like, oh, hey, Spud, I have, you know, this game has controllers your size. And he was so happy. And so he's been wanting to play that a little bit here and there. And he'll play for a few minutes of different games until he kind of gets tired of them. But he's very slowly like learning. He did pretty well in Castlevania, just like for a long stretch where you're just kind of going in one direction, but when he has to jump and move at the same time, it gets a little bit challenging, you know. I mean, that's a tough game for anyone, but who's like new to games, let alone a 3-year-old. But anyway, I think that we may get some use out of it after all, so I feel good about that. And I'm not modding this one, I'm just kind of keeping it stock, even with the Japanese stuff on there. There's some games on there that I'm obviously never going to play because they're text-heavy in Japanese, but the ones that I will pick up from time to time, like Ghosts and Goblins, or Balloon Fight, or God help us all, Ice Climbers, you know, it's just kind of happy to have them on there. It's kind of neat. Like, we also have the Super NES, the Super Famicom Japanese edition, just in a box. Like 90% I picked it up because I wanted those controllers. But anyway, that was my useless expense of the week. Actually, that's not true. I have some other useless expenses. I also finally ordered the an SD media launcher that I can use to sort of run a replacement for the Game Boy Player disc on my GameCube. Or my wife's GameCube, rather. And so it just kind of lets you run SD cards in the memory card slot on the GameCube. So I finally ordered one of those. I look forward to playing around with that. Forgot to jump. Alright. Pause here, try to catch up. Yeah, Pennsylvania, exactly. Hey, RetroStar. Yeah, so Steve's comment, my son, when he was playing Castlevania, he's playing Castlevania, and he's like, Pennsylvania is full of monsters. And I'm like, yeah, that's true. Hey, Solid Nate, how you doing? Hey, Wes. Any interest in a Retron 5? Are you selling a Retron 5, Greg? I missed some of the chat. I should see if I can scroll up here. Hi, April. How's it going? Oh, not good. That'd be my phone for this. Every time I try to catch up on the chat on my computer, my computer starts slowing down, and that's not good. So let me pop in here and check it out. Are you asking if I want a Retron 5, Greg? All right, where is my stream? Where's my own stream? Here it is. And then I'll catch up on the chat in here. Let me mute this. Okay, there, that's better. Oh, you like yours? Oh yeah, yeah. No, I have a Retron 5, and I use it. I think I mentioned earlier that I used it to play Ghosts and Goblins. It's okay. I've had it since it came out because I really wanted a good way to play my NES games, and there were no other options at the time. There was no analog NT Mini. There was no high def NES, as far as I know. I wasn't aware of it at the time. There was no no retro USB AVS, and all those things came out like shortly after I got the Retron 5. If I'd known about them, I might have gone for one of the other ones. But now I've got a Retron 5, and I can't quite justify spending more money on some other solution, especially since I've started streaming on my playing on my CRT, and I have the NES Classic, and I have like a portable NES now that does HD output, so I can use that as well, even though it's like a clone. So yeah, I don't know. I kind of wanna. Is my stream fuzzy for you, Wes? That's weird. I think it looks okay for me, but I could be wrong. Oh yeah, Wes, I saw, so I did some more digging on that SD card problem, and the guy that I saw had that issue before contacted Hyperkin. They suggested that the SD card slot was actually like getting loose on the inside, and somehow, removing the card like disconnected it or something like that, so they had him send it back to them. But his was still under warranty, I think, so that's not great. I'm really sorry to say. But, oh, okay. Is it fuzzy for anyone else? Maybe it's just your connection, Wes. Yeah, so, and the warranty, if you get them to fix it, it's like half the retail price of the game, of the system. So it's like $80 just to get them to replace it or repair it. So that's why I still have a broken NES slot on mine, and I have just been using my Famicom adapter to play NES games, which honestly I would have been using in the first place because I can just leave that thing plugged in and I don't have to deal with the tight cartridge connection on the NES slot. And it's like 95% of what I play on the Retron 5. So, if I have Super NES games, I'm probably going to use the SNES Classic, and Genesis games, I play some on there, I suppose. I don't really play Genesis that often, but if I were going to play Genesis, I guess I would use that for some of the cartridges that my wife has, or even some of the ROMs that I've got, or I could use my RetroPie. So mostly it's for NES, and so there's probably better NES options out there, but I don't really want to spend the money. When the thing dies completely, and I'm facing like what to do, I probably will get the Retro USB AVS, unless there's a cheaper analog thing available at the time. So that's my story with the Retron 5. But I do like it overall. I know people have had problems with it, and there may be some extra lag. Crap. Made it to the 10th floor. Oh, I've got one more life. Great. Okay. Let's do this. I guess I can go over here and take this elevator. Nope, that doesn't go down. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Like, at least you can control the elevators to some extent. You can override them if they start going the direction you don't want them to go in. Yeah, I would play on my CRT more often if I didn't have, if I weren't in the basement, you know. Huh. I need to get over there. Oh, crap. Okay. Wait, I have another life? How many lives do I have? What's going on? Oh. I'll take it. Maybe you get extra lives somehow. Now I gotta wait for an elevator, though. Mine. Oh no! I was right there! No! Darn it. Darn it. Alright, let me catch up here. Yeah. Oh good, I'm glad the picture cleared up, Wes. Hey, Mainly Gaming. I didn't see you come in. Yeah, I love the SNES Classic. I just haven't had time to play it, and when I do have time to game, I play NES games, or I've been playing my Switch, like, sporadically. I'm playing Mario Odyssey still, and a little bit of Curse of the... No, not Curse of the Moon. Bloodstained, and various things. Headshot, yeah. Yeah, the Super NES Classics were easier to get, although I did go out of my way to get one. The NES Classic's been, like, super easy to get this time around. Like, it was online for available at GameStop. It may still be, like, right now available on GameStop with no problem at all, or sometimes they would display a delay, but I didn't order another one of those. Slappy McClanahan, how are you? Never seen footage of this game. I guess people don't tend to play elevator action that often. I know I can stand on top of the elevators too, and I guess I should use that strategically, right? But I'm sort of worried about getting squished. Alright, I think I'll make another run on this, and then maybe I'll switch over to Justice Duel, so folks can see that in case they have any... they're curious at all about it. I think we've kind of seen what elevator action is all about. And it's not bad. It's kind of fun. You know, in short bursts of time. It's got a good amount of a reasonable amount of challenge, I guess. It's just that it's kind of weird because you can skip by all these floors, but I guess this must be totally random because these floors, the layouts are very different. I need to just get better at jumping. So how far can you fall, I wonder? Because I could have just jumped down that shaft. Ow. But I'm willing to bet that if you jump down, then you die. So... maybe I won't try that. Maybe not. So I hope you guys are all having a good holiday, if it is a holiday for you. Oof, sorry dude. Sorry not sorry dude. you know, as little appreciation as I seem to have for, oh, I can't go across. Interesting. Arcade games. Like, I am very impressed by the sort of the simplicity of this and sort of the, I guess I kind of want to say, it sounds kind of like obnoxious, but like the purity of the game, the gaming experience. I mean, it's very simple controls, but there's a lot going on and there's a lot of variables to take into account when you're playing. Like, good for them. I mean, this is where gaming started, right? I mean, yeah, games have gotten a lot more complicated since, but this might be what, you know, people look at NES now and compared to like games that they're enjoying these days. Like, it's still very playable, and I could still see people enjoying this game in 2018, which is, I think, fairly impressive for, I guess I can't go across those lines. I wish you could cut the cables. That would be an interesting game mechanic. But then you might end up screwing yourself over, so never mind. And that's as far as I can go there. Ooh, that was close. Hooray! Okay. Alright, so Captain Algebra says, I have no interest in either the NES or SNES Classic. It's pointless to get them if you already have the cartridges of the games. Yes, that's true. That's true. I didn't actually have all of those cartridges myself, so it seemed worth it to me at the time. Plus, it just looked like fun. And then, of course, you can mod it. And so then you can emulate all sorts of other games if you want to do that. His somersault temper tantrum if you jump down the floor. Oh, okay. Cool. The control in the NES Classic has been variable depending on which TV I play it on. Yeah, if you get multiple systems. I have the NES Classic, and I just got the Famicom Mini, but that's like 2 years later. And I have the SNES Classic, and I have like a Super Famicom that I ordered. I just happened to be online when somebody posted, maybe it was like Wario64 or something on Twitter. He posts all sorts of gaming deals, and he posted that it was like live on Amazon Japan. I was like, okay, sure, I might as well see if I can get one, and then I did. So yeah. Earthbound. Yeah, see, that's true. The Super NES Classic I thought was a better value for some of the games that they have on there. Because again, I own like 3 or 4 Super NES games. I've just never got into collecting it. And if I wanted to start buying some of those games, it's just way too expensive to get most of them. So pretty happy about that. Yeah. 1 to 3 frame lag. Yeah, it's true. I mean, I'd still rather play on original hardware. But, you know, some people have said that the Super NES Classic seems a little bit more forgiving than the NES Classic. Like, I haven't heard anybody say, I can't beat Super Punch-Out on the Super NES Classic. So, but, you know, as people keep saying, the thing isn't meant for us, you know. It's not meant for someone who's still playing, who never stopped playing NES games, probably. You know, like, I have never stopped playing NES games. I've gone through periods where I wasn't playing many games at all, or maybe I wasn't playing that many NES games, but I just never really stopped, and I never stopped buying them. And, you know, if you own a CRT television and an original console, and you figured out how to keep the thing running, and you play it periodically, like, what do you need the NES Classic for? You know, I got it because it's cute, and I love the NES, and I thought it would be a handy way to play games on my HD TV without a huge cost. And that's what it does. I think, though, that it has a little bit more lag than the Retron 5, even, which is why I don't play it that often. But I think that the SNES Classic has better lag than the Retron 5, so... or less lag than the Retron 5. Oh, I never jump. So yeah, I mean, you know, and I own more cartridges for the NES. So if I am going to play an NES game, chances are I'm going to pop a cartridge into the Retron 5. Or go downstairs and play it on my TV. Super NES, I'm going to be emulating either way, probably. There's some games I wouldn't mind collecting at some point. Oh, it's really annoying you can't go through there. I should be looking at the guys to see if they're ducking or standing so I know whether I need to jump or not. Oh no! Kinda would like to beat this stage. Since I'm here and it's close. Alright, gotta get that. Wait, over here, over here, over here, over here, over here. Wait, oh, wait, oh, no, wait. I want that. Oh, darn it, I was in there. Nuts. Go, 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 go. Alright. See what color the next stage is. Alright, and then I'll catch up on this chat here. Oh, it's teal. I hate teal. Alright. Hoarding is terrible. Yes. Showing off their second NES Classic. I mean... Oh, you know what? I did get two, but I got one for my mom. So... split time between retro and modern. I'm probably like 75% retro right now. But, yeah, I don't know, Slappy, if there's an ending to this or if it just keeps going. I mean, this is the third stage, so... That's a good question for the internet, probably. And I don't really see anything too different. Like, do they take more hits, or are they faster? Like, I don't see a huge amount of difference. And what's going on with these stages? Like, it's kind of weird because... Oh, okay, so they get more complicated in that. So I can't go through these doors, which is kind of a shame. I think it would be neat if you could go through all these other doors, too. I guess I can take the elevator down and then go up the escalator. Let me kill this guy first. And he can't hurt me because he's behind a wall. Alright. There's just so many floors you go through, and there's nothing there. It's a little unnerving to have these levels where you don't see anything. I guess it's just dark, there's no lights here. It's giving me some kind of weird, like, existential dread. It's this featureless corridor. Doors opening out of nothing. Oh, I was supposed to jump there, and that's probably game over, right? Game over. Alright. Catch up on the chat here, and then I think I'm going to switch games real quick. Seem to be more enemies as the levels increase. Okay. Hopeful Adam. Wouldn't be too surprised to hear there's an ending. Recently in Crystal Castles had to find an ending when the villain literally gives up. Escalator action. Yeah, it should escalate as you go through, right? How leaves this many doors unlocked? Not in my neighborhood. Who leaves this many doors unlocked? All right, I'm going to switch to Justice Duel for a little bit in the spirit of the American holiday today, so bear with me 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, so you can see from the logo, Mega Cat Studios. They do a bunch of homebrew games. Our politicians from the past have taken to the skies and genetically modified eagles for justice, for glory, and for the love of the duel. I'm not sure if I've actually watched through this opening before. Now they return to the battlefield for a more noble endeavor. Join these founding fathers as they enter the tournament to fight for the Child's Play charity. Okay, so this is a slightly different version, custom for the particular cartridge. All right, so, oh, yep. All right, new game. Yeah, you can get achievements actually. It's kind of neat. So, oh, it's got my high score saved as well too. Yeah, kind of interesting. All right, so I'm gonna do a new game. And you can choose different characters. So you can do Abe Lincoln, General Lee, Teddy Roosevelt, General Grant. And then for the Child's Play edition, you have Della's Ducky and Rod's Quail, which is kind of neat. These are two characters. These are kids that were added to the Child's Play edition. So I think I'm going to go with the Ducky, because that's cute. And like I said, it's very much a Joust-inspired game. An alternate universe, Andrew Jackson's part of the Samurai Showdown universe. That's weird. Yeah. All her life, Adela has been told that birds of prey are the best choice for cyborg patriot combat. Eagles, hawks, falcons, these are the best breeds for bird battle. Oh, okay. I can't read the whole thing. So that's kind of neat. So Mega Cat does a bunch of different games. They have some games that are sort of inspired by River City Ransom. They're doing a bunch of different things. I would check them all out. They're pretty fun. Whoops. Okay, I haven't played this in a while. So how do I do this? I think I just shoot. So B is sort of this jumping, flying, and then A is firing. This is pretty straightforward. And these are, well, there's not really any dueling going on because I'm only one player, but so far, these are like ghosts, I think, or something. No, Haunted Halloween, Retrotainment did Haunted Halloween 85 and 86. Mega Cat did, like, they did Coffee Crisis, which is a Genesis game. They've got like a handful. They did a game called like Little Medusa, which is a little bit like Kickle Cubicle, I think. Should get that axe. Oh, I forgot I can go through the side of the stage as well. Yeah, I do have the Haunted Halloween games too, and I haven't beaten them yet. Keep meaning to stream those at some point. Is that Abe Lincoln? Looks kind of like Abe Lincoln. I want to get back to Twin Dragons too. That was a lot of fun. Anyway, yeah, Mega Cat's got so many games. There's so many homebrew games to buy out there, and I've had to limit it a little bit, even though it doesn't seem that way. But there are a lot more that I could be buying. Art. What the duck? This is definitely fun with well, I imagine with multiplayer. I haven't tried that yet. But it's neat that you could, you know, plug in a 4-score, or if you have the retro USB AVS, just plug in 4 controllers and play with 4 people. And I forget how many waves you get in this game. Oh, can I hit them too? I think I can land on them and that hurts them. Because it doesn't look like I'm taking damage, but they are. So that's good to know. Let me try that. Yikes. Oh, maybe you can't land on them. I don't know. Maybe you have to shoot them. Got the manual like right next to me too. I could check that out. Pretty good music. Oh, there's a flag up there. Yeah, so unfortunately I've got to go to work tomorrow, which is a bummer. But then I'm off on Friday because I'm so far behind on this book that I have to finish writing by the end of the month. So I should not be playing a game even now. But oh no, did I die? I guess I did. Okay. One of the reasons I set up this weekly stream is so that I at least know I'm going to play an NES game once a week. Oh crap. Okay, now it's getting a little challenging. Oh, I just laid an egg. That's pretty cool. Yikes. Okay, you can damage them just by hitting them, it looks like. Just by landing on them. I played a little Pac-Man with my son on the Famicom Mini. That was fun. This is sort of like a boss battle, I guess. I'm not sure who that's supposed to be. Yikes. Significantly more action than elevator action for sure. Yikes. Whew, that was close. It was a close battle. Wave 11. What? Where am I? What is this? Ah. Oh, I just died. Nuts. Ah, give me that star. Oh, thank goodness. Yikes. Oh no. Axe. Ah, missed it. Never thought I'd be watching a giant duck take out former presidents on the 4th of July. Oh, man. Yeah, this should have been my whole stream, right? All right, so I don't think I saw any consensus on next week's stream. I think I'm going to... I just died. I think I'm going to do Fazanadu, because that's alphabetically probably more correct. And save Empire Strikes Back for when I get to Star Wars. Unless anybody wants to convince me that I should do Empire Strikes Back next week. Ow, oh, ow. Oh, that's a problem. And I'm dead. Game over. Ouch. It takes a bow. Indeed. Man, microtransactions of video games. Sea of Thieves. Yeah, just scrolling back to what I missed. Yeah. So I guess I bought Thimbleweed Park on Switch. Limited Games was releasing that, and I bought Flint Hook, which hasn't come out yet. And I ordered that Slime Chan game. That looked pretty cool. Basically, any game that I think I might be interested in playing on the Switch, if it's getting a physical release, I'm just buying the physical release. So I guess I can't continue. Did I do any achievements? Hit bad egg. Hit 25 enemies with the egg. Poltergeist. Catch a ghost in a bear trap. Exorcism. Kill 100 white ghost enemies. Alright. Well, I will play a little bit longer. Yeah, A New Hope would have been under A, except A New Hope was just kind of added on after Star Wars came out. Did you know? I'll play one more game and then I'll, let's try playing as a president. Whoa, that's creepy. Captain Abe, known as the father of the New World Order political party. Captain Abe was modeled after some of the best presidents of the past generation. From President Swegley's reform on coffee beans to President Dorcas's declaration of redundance. All the best politicians of the past are represented within Captain Abe. Though there have been numerous assassination attempts on his programming, Captain Abe persevered through the use of an advanced network of cloud storage banks he named the Lincoln Logs. Okay. That's pretty good. All right, we're just gonna play Xanadu next week. I think that's next. Okay. The only thing I know about Xanadu is what I learned from like the Captain N episode, where they visit Xanadu. Come over here. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty good writing. Party on, dudes. Yeah. So it's kind of interesting because I didn't think that the game had been customized like that completely for the Child's Play edition. I thought they just added a couple of extra characters in, but they sort of changed the story a little bit, which now makes me wonder what the original story was. I should see if anybody else has been streaming this. Yeah. Are you a Xanadu fan, Wes? I mean, it's going to be a weird game to play just for one stream, I guess. Also, I guess is it battery backup? I have to see if my battery still works. So I'm President Abe now, so I'm fighting someone else. Because before I fought Captain Abe, right? I actually do not own Joust yet for the NES. I do want it. I don't have it yet. It's not even that expensive. There's some games that are not that expensive that I'm just waiting to like kind of encounter them in the wild, I guess. There's not really a huge... Oh, I just died. Priority to buy any new games really because I have so many old ones. Ow. Passwords, okay, cool. More of the beginning, which is what I've experienced. I don't think this game in particular was meant to... Hey, Comic Man. Weren't you guys, like, traveling? Slappy, I don't know that this game are you talking about as a child's game? This isn't necessarily a child's game. I mean, I think any NES game that comes out on a cartridge isn't really meant for kids these days. Child's Play is just a charity that, you know, gamers can do. I know Adam had been doing like live streaming to raise funds for Child's Play. It's they buy games for kids in hospitals so that they have a little bit of the comforts of home and some distraction when they're spending like a long time at the hospital, because it's really a bummer. And I know like Penny Arcade used to donate a bunch of stuff to Child's Play. And anyway, so theoretically the some of the profits from this purchase of this cartridge went to Child's Play, which is one of the reasons why I decided to bite the bullet and buy it, because I did enjoy it at MagFest, and it was definitely out of the Mega Cat games one of the ones that I was most interested in. They don't really have any platformers like I normally would want to play, and their River City Ransom like game, like almost Hero, I think it's called Almost Hero. I found it very challenging, which isn't a bad thing. I really want not Logjammers, the Lumberjack. I played a Super NES game called The Lumberjack, which they produced. That's essentially you're a lumberjack fighting hordes of zombies, and they're supposed to have an NES port of that, and I kind of want to get that. Does Penny Arcade run Child Play? Excuse me, thanks for the clarification. I didn't realize, or I had forgotten. Uh-oh, and I'm dead. Alright, anyway, I should probably go, because I'm pushing my luck with the kid, and I probably need to get to bed soon. But let me stroll through the chat here a little bit. Stroll through the chat. Yeah, I would love to stream for charity. I don't know if I could do a 24-hour stream, but I'd really like to do that. I just don't know that I have enough people who'd be following me who'd want to donate for that. Oh, sorry you're sick, Comic Man. I've been kind of sick too, since last week basically. Getting a little bit better, but still a little bit congested. Tag team playthrough of Xanadu in November with Hungry Garaya. How are you going to do a tag team play? Oh, because you've got the password, so you can just trade. That's interesting. Hey, good night, Captain Algebra. Yeah, I'm gonna play Xanadu next week. I think that's next in my let's see, because I have the listed right here, right? Yep, Xanadu next week, 7-11. So that's what we're gonna do. All right. Anyway, thank you guys. Thank you all for hanging out with me tonight, especially on a holiday. Really appreciate it. It's always fun to have some company while I'm playing a mediocre to bad game. It's also fun to hang out when I'm playing a good game. Xanadu is the next G&G. Oh, cool, Game Beaters. It's kind of funny how there seemed to be synchronicity in some of the games that people have been streaming lately. So that's a really good idea, Renaissance. I like that a lot. Sharing passwords. That's really cool. I'll be interested to see how that plays out. And we'll see if I like the game. So, yeah, there's that. All right. Yep. Yeah, happy 4th of July all. And I will see you guys in about a week. If you're new to the stream, thanks for stopping in. Please feel free to subscribe and hang out. And if you enjoyed any portion of the stream, please hit the like button. And I will see you all in at least a week. Or at least I will see you all in a week. If not sooner, because some of you will probably be streaming between now and then. Probably not me, but some of you will be. All right, so take care. Good night. Happy 4th. See you guys.